name is Joel Dunn. I'm from Grand Rapids, Michigan. I'm a green. I'm here to do an interpretive dance of Journey's Don't Stop Believing. I mean, look at this stage. This makes you think that we're like on some kind of show now all of a sudden. It's the big show, that's what we've got. So, are you guys ready for all of the secrets on how to make $1 million in a year with this company? Are you sure? Whew. Got my notes here. Number 2. Hashtag starts with 1. Speech done. No, really, seriously. Do you think when they came up with this hashtag starts with 1, it was just a hashtag? No. This is network marketing. Anybody in here in network marketing? Raise your hand. Anyone understand that this is a people business? You guys understand that? Starts with 1 is not just a hashtag. It's not something that you add to a picture on Instagram. It's not something that you do on Facebook. Thumbs up. It's going out and finding a person. I'm green. In case you didn't know that, so all of you greens, take out your pencils, paper. The rest of you just bear with the rest of us. I don't know how many of you pay attention to what goes on in the industry, but as a student of the industry, because I've done a bunch of these, and then I found this one, which is really awesome, so none of you go anywhere. There's nothing else out there that is as awesome as this. You have found your home, stay here. But there are those other things out there that are trying to compete with us, which really aren't competing with us. But there's this giant organization that calculates all these numbers of all this stuff that we send in, and one of the amazing things that the Direct Selling Association came up with was the number of average distributors enrolled by a new distributor. Curious what that number is? 0.8. 0.8. So I don't know how all of you are in here in the room if nobody's sponsoring a single whole person. 0.8. So it looks like we're doing pretty awesome, right? We've got steps to success, which is part of what I'm talking about. With your steps to success, what do you have? No, you've got 3. We've got 3 that we need to try and go out in our first 60 days. But guess what? The industry says you're only going to get 0.8. So we as a company know if that's what the masses are being told and that's what the masses believe, we're not ordinary, but guess what? We just want you to start with 1. Start with that 1. It may be somebody you know. For most of us, that's who we try and we get rejected and then we're done. Don't be done. Start with 1. Once you get your 1, just 1 more. Starts with 1 is an amazing, amazing thing. And once again, back to my nerdy numbers, here are the truths about starts with 1. So, let's imagine we all just joined today. Hooray, you're all brand new DTs. I'm sorry, Cammie, Black Diamond, you're DT now. But that's okay, we're going to get there really quick, right? So let's shoot with the exact perfection of what starts with 1 is. A starts with 1 is what? You're going to start with 1. You're going to sign up Sarah, and then what's Sarah going to do? She's going to start with 1. And then it's going to go down, and down, and down. That is basic starts with 1. So let's say you make a commitment. Your commitment is your minimum that you're going to do is starts with 1 every single month for the next 12 months. So, month number 1, you sign up 1. Month number 2, you start with 1. Month number 3, you start with 1. But guess what happens? This business is built on something called compound math. So guess what happens in month number 2? You get 1, the person you signed up last month got 1. Month number 3, you got 1, they got 1, they got 1, they got 1. Well, now you got a team. Now all of a sudden you just filled out your steps to success. Now you're on your way to diamond. which is where everybody wants to get because that's when you get the license to print money. Now, at the end of 12 months, if you just followed through with the starts with one, in a perfect world, and we all did, and there was no 0.8, if everybody just got one, this is what your business would look like. At the end of 12 months, you would have personally enrolled 12 distributors. That is awesome. That is way above average from what they're telling us. None of us here are average, are we? No. By the end of that 12 months, your team has grown to 89 distributors. 77 of which you didn't sign up. How amazing is that? Do you think we all knew you before we came in here this morning? 5 years ago? Nope. 5 years ago was the one person I was trying to get to sign up, chasing them. Don't chase people. Okay, so we're going to continue this for one more year, because at this point, Stephanie and I have been in for 5 years. So make sure that you at least stick it out for 5 years, because this is how the numbers work. Year number 2. At the end of year number 2, following the same plan, you've gone through 12 months or 24 months. So you've signed up 24 personally enrolled distributors. That is awesome. Once again, you're above average. Here's what happened with your team. You interested?
Yeah.
Well, they grew to 324. 300 of which you didn't sign up. Now, if we took steps to success and we applied that over, I'm pretty sure by about 299 distributors, everybody's on an 80 BV auto ship, they're all getting their 4 customers, everybody's going through it, because 100% we're all awesome. At that point, you're going to be triple diamond. 2 years to $10,000 a month income. Is it worth it? So that is the importance of what starts with one. So what you need to do today is make a commitment that you are going to start with one today. Doesn't matter how long it takes you. It may take you the next 2 weeks, it may next 2 days. But you start with one. And then you teach them the same thing. Because we want everybody to stick in this. And when you got somebody with you, you've got a partner. So now, basically what it comes down to is, how do you become a millionaire with this? If somebody was to ask me that, I went through our numbers, and basically it looks like this. If you were to ask me how to become a millionaire with It Works Global in 5 years, I would simply tell you, we talked to 3,000 people. Out of the 3,000 people, 500 said they would join us. Out of the 500, 50 have actually put some work in. We had 50 walkers. Walkers, runners, sitters. So far we have 450 sitters that just kind of waved at us. They got in, those distributors that get in and then disappear. Yeah, we get a lot of them too, don't worry. Out of those 50 that put some work in, 5 of them became runners. Out of those 5 runners came an amazing, amazing business that God brought you all into. So what you need to realize is that it starts with one. Go out and get them, and you're going to have a multi-million-dollar business in the next 5 years.